Good day, Internet. Sam Ruberstein, after Campfire. It's a Wednesday. I forgot to make my videos. Henry reminded me, and I just assumed I did it, and I never did, so here we go. It's been a busy week. A good week, but a busy week. My students for the school that I teach at are on midwinter break because in the New York state, that is a thing that exists now. It is a midwinter. Hello, pussycat. It is a midwinter break. Hello, pussycat. Come here. You can be my friend. You're such a good pussycat. Hi there. It is a midwinter break, as in it is the middle of winter, and there's breaking going on. And so I'm kind of just off of work right now. I got nothing going on. I played hockey. It snowed. Played hockey more. I got hurt last Sunday playing hockey. I managed to really badly hurt my knee. It's not broken, but there's a giant bruise. You are purring up a storm, pussycat. There's a giant bruise on it that goes from one side of the knee all the way to the other. It's just giant and purple and very swollen. And I tell you that because it reminds me of my question later. But I just figured I'd let you know. That's what my week has been like. Normal stuff. No real complaints. Let's start by just getting to the questions. What the pussycat? Look at this pussycat. Good. Oh, what are you doing? So question that I asked Henry was, Smash Ultimate, what's something you'd like to see fixed for the next Smash? And you talked about the World of Light, which was something I honestly did not really enjoy. I felt that it was too dense. I felt that it was just playing a game, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna go to this place and I'm gonna fight this guy. And we get to this place and fight this guy. I'll go here and I'm gonna fight this guy. I found it really bland, especially because they hyped up this big, expansive single player, and I felt that Subspace Emissary was good in concept back in Brawl. I thought as an idea it was awesome. It's a side-scrolling platformer beat 'em up using the characters and of Smash, and there's a lot you can do with that, and I think that as a concept was really cool, although Brawl as a game was a mess. So it didn't really work out, but I feel like Subspace Emissary, if fixed, could be awesome in Smash. So I'd like to see that kind of fix. I agree with the cutscenes, there needs to be more, it just didn't feel like anything you did mattered. Additionally, hello pussycat. Additionally, I think in terms of the multiplayer locally, it's awesome. I think the Smashdown is a cool feature that I as a person really like. I think that the squad strike is really cool. I think stage swapping. Yeah, that's your tail. I think stage swapping is delightful. I think there's a lot of really cool things. You brought up online multiplayer, and that, you'd like it if you were online and I was online. We could play online together against two other people, and that's a good idea. I also want it where if you're online and I'm hanging out with a friend of mine, let's say Jalen. I don't know why I'm hanging out with Jalen because he's my friend, but what have you. And we want to play you in Smash. I'm sad we cannot do that. Pussycat, you are standing on a laptop. That is a laptop. We couldn't do that. Although we could do that in Smash 4. So what is the difference there? Hi, pussycat. Pussycat. It's a tough life out there, pussycat. So, that's my answer to my own question. Henry asked me, like, what game series would I love a sequel to? Um, and I thought about it, like, pretty hard. Because there was a lot of games that, like, deserve sequels, like, good games that didn't get the credit they deserve. For example, Kirby Air Ride, great game. Beautiful Joe, great game, never got a sequel. Both of these were on the GameCube. I had an N64. I loved my N64. But like my ideal, like when it comes to games that deserve a sequel, a lot of them are on the the GameCube. But the one that I'm going to like, I'll even get it for you because it did not get the love and affection it deserved in terms of what it is and what you do with it. Um, well, geez. Blam. Can you see it? It's Pokemon Coliseum. Why specifically Pokemon Coliseum? I was a big fan of the stealing Pokemon with a morally ambiguous character who definitely has a dark past that is a little bit more shrouded in mystery than I'd like. I loved Pokemon Coliseum. And like, yeah, they did like a thing, like a follow up, but they didn't like give me this again. I loved this game, and I'm sad that like, especially now with the Switch, with something like Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, something like just how expansive it's gotten. I would love a new Pokemon Coliseum game where you can do something like extraordinary. Like I like that it was a brand new environment that like wasn't anything like the other ones. I like that the plot was so much different than the normal Pokemon games, although the fighting mechanics were very similar to that of like the normal games or the Pokemon Stadium. But more than anything, I liked the mechanic of stealing Pokemon from people that were bad, like that weren't treating the Pokemon right, and like the whole idea of that. I liked a lot of the game, and I liked the new map, and I liked the new playstyle. I just everything about Pokemon Coliseum we need more of. Ideally, in my world of perfect for Pokemon, the Pokemon game that would get me back into playing the main games would be one that goes through all of the different regions. Close second would be if we released a Pokemon Coliseum game for the Switch. I would buy that so quickly. Now, my question to Henry goes back to the fact that I hurt my knee. And I want to show you how I hurt my knee. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'm going to find out. But let's look at that. I don't know how. You see the black and blue? I'm hoping you can. I'm hoping you can. Because it's very black and blue. Like a lot. The big problem with this injury, this hurt, that I hurt it with, is when I got hurt, they're like, oh, like, how bad is it? Is it 1 to 10? Is it like, blah, blah, blah? Like, do we need to stop the game? You know, all those questions. And I came and, like, I said no. Like, it's fine. I can keep playing, and I did keep playing. We finished the game, but I couldn't like get up or get down. It was a big issue. The thing, though, that I came to think about was, well, like on a scale from 1 to 10, like how does it feel? 10 being the worst pain in your life, 1 being the least amount of pain. And I thought, oh, it's definitely not the worst pain I felt. Donated bone marrow, like nothing's gonna compare to that. And so I had this realization that the problem is that I have a really high pain tolerance and don't identify like, oh, I'm in a lot of pain. Like I need, like, it doesn't work for me. And when you say like, oh, I have a high pain tolerance, that sounds like something that should be good. It sounds like something that should be beneficial. Like, oh yeah, man, I'm really good at handling pain. Like it's really normal for me. Wow, that's awesome. That's a great superpower you have there. No. So my question is, what's something about you, whether it's a skill, whether it's a trait, what have you, that seems like it sounds great, but is really frustrating a lot? Can't wait to hear your answer. Goodbye.